At this point, we were going to do the Three Musketeers episode 3, but we got fed up with it. So here instead is a thrilling story of Africa. We proudly present Kenneth Horne as Lip Harvest of the River.
My name is Dr. Ganimel Lip Harvest III. The other two died of embarrassment. I was christened James Obadiah, St. John Abraham, Smike Loomis, Cyril Angus, Ali Ben Moses, Rastus Paddy, Heinrich Giovanni, Fuman Roger, after my father. My mother wasn't too sure. Apparently, he kept his hat on throughout their brief acquaintance. However, dear reader, I digress. I am a keen botanist.
Yes, we've all got your number.
And zoologist. In the spring of 1883, I was in the Umpopo country looking for the great white rhino, which I'd sent up the road for the newspaper and which had never come back. One evening, I was in the bar of Dutch Pete's waterfront dive having a sundowner when a strange figure lurched in. I crossed to him and, smiling politely, asked him if he fancied a jigger.
No, thanks. I never dance with strange men. Will I have a drink? I need one. My name is Gaylord Forfitch. What I have done, no white man has done and lived. I've been up the Umpopo with yellow Jack.
How is he?
Not bad, considering. Finch's regards.
Thank you.
I have seen things up there that would make you blanch.
How's Blanche?
Oh, she's fine. Yes. Same as Yellow Jack, only whiter. Yes, I have seen the lost city of the Waterlumber. Waterlumber. Ah, yes, the fabled lost jungle city that ruled over by a white woman known by the superstitious natives as She.
Who is she?
The cat's mother. They say she's over 300 years old, but as beautiful as she was when she was 250.
Well, I must meet her.
Why?
Well, I'm attracted to older women, you see. Will you lead me to her?
It's a dangerous journey through fever-ridden swamp, through trackless jungle of mountains, across deserts, through crocodile-infested rivers.
Is there no other way?
Well, a 73 bus passes.
Well, I haven't got any small change, and you know these conductors, they'll never take a note.
Then we must go by river. We'll sail at dawn tomorrow.
The next morning we set off in the African Queen, played by Douglas Smith with cocoa on his face. He nosed his way lazily upstream. Forfitch and I relaxed in the stern.
Chug, 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 fut, fut, fut.
Fut, fut, Smith?
Yes, sir, it's the engine.
Well, give the old boiler a kick.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. When you're an old boiler like me, you don't get many kicks.
Isn't that the one who played Granny in The Three Musketeers?
Yeah, she gets around a bit for an old one.
Meanwhile, halfway up the Umpopo. Fut, fut, chug, chug. Kafong.
Smith, what was that supposed to be?
I think a crocodile has fouled the propeller, sir. What shall I do?
Hit it on the nose with a rolled-up newspaper.
From here on, we'll have to go by foot. Follow me.
I think we should have moored the boat first.
Help! Help! I can't swim.
Well, tread water.
I can't. The crocodile's gnawing my leg.
Well, hop water then.
Oh!
scrambled ashore more dead than alive and set off on foot through the tangled undergrowth of the Umpopo country. For Fitch and I made slow progress.
Well, it's not easy to walk when you've got a crocodile hanging onto your leg. I can't go on. I'm done for.
Oh, come on, for Fitch.
No, I'm finished.
He was bent double with agony. Suddenly there was and a... For a moment I thought he'd expired. But fortunately he was only transfixed by a poisoned dart. Where did the dart hit you, for Fitch?
Well, if I was the dartboard, it'd be treble 19.
Then suddenly from out of the bush, or rather from under the bush, came the tiny naked figure of a man riding a hedgehog. He was 30 inches high and he brandished a small but deadly blowpipe. He galloped across the clearing, reined his hedgehog to a halt and dismounted with a sigh of relief.
I have a warning for you, white man.
What is it?
Never ride a hedgehog with no clothes on.
Who are you?
I'm Sunny Zal, king of the Umpopo pygmies. Observe, tiny but perfect in every detail. What brings you here?
We are looking for the lost city of the Water Lumber and the white goddess, she.
Oh, but you are injured. You need a doctor. I'll summon my tribe. George, Arthur, Sidney, Solly.
Hundreds of tiny figures swarmed out of the undergrowth, and in a trice we were up to our knees in Umpopo.
Take these white men to our village.
But this man is injured. He can't walk.
Don't worry. I'll give him a pygmy back.
That night found us ensconced in a rude hut. For Fitch was raving.
I got fever.
Your friend delirious, but witch doctor will soon cure him.
Where is he?
At witch surgery. He's coping with epidemic among pygmy tribe. German measles.
Measles? You mean measles?
No, pygmy so small, only room for one.
Water!
Here you are, old chap.
It's not for me, it's for the crocodile. Mother!
Oh, thank heavens he recognizes me.
I can't feel me legs. Help me.
Help him to feel his legs, will you, somebody?
I'm going. It's slipping away. It's coming back. It's going again.
Oh, I wish it would make its mind up. At that moment, the witch doctor arrived. He stood framed in the doorway, towering over 3 feet tall, a giant of a man for a pygmy. His ears were pierced with elephant tusks. He wore a headdress of fine ostrich plumes, and he carried a matching handbag. From his waist dangled his curious medicaments. He spoke. What was that?
I said, and how's the patient today?
Oh, will you examine him?
Certainly. Now, does it hurt when I do this? Well, his reflexes are all right.
Yes, now, what do you diagnose?
Not one at all. Patient has a bad case of galloping.
Galloping what?
Don't know, it goes too fast. I suspect Betty.
Betty, is that bad?
Not Betty bad, not Betty good, so.
And how are you going to treat it?
As follows. First, I smear myself in sacred chicken fat. Then I make Kabbalistic sign.
Well, there's nothing Kabbalistic about that sign.
Then I summon Devil Drummer. Devil Drummer!
Yes, baby.
Give me a steady 4 and easy on the hi-hat. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time.
And he leapt about the room, brandishing a chicken above his head. For Fitch stirred, his eyes opened, he slowly sat up, and then, as if possessed by evil spirits, he screamed.
Shut up! Have a bit of consideration. I'm not well.
Next morning, we set off again in search of the lost city and she. For days, we hacked our way through the undergrowth until finally there, in a valley below us, lay the fabled city of Waterlumber, its marble domes and gabled minarets glinting in the sunlight. I heard a movement behind us and turned to see 4 grinning, dark faces. The leader spoke.
Ah, white man, we were expecting you. Would you accompany us?
Delighted. And then mercifully came oblivion. When we came to, Fitch and I found ourselves lying on the marble floor of an enormous chamber. At the far end of the room was an ornate throne on which sat the 300-year-old white goddess, played by Betty Marsden without any artificial aid. On either side of her stood a huge Nubian. As if in answer to my thoughts, Fitch spoke.
Oh, what an enormous pair of Nubians.
That which I am is, that which is not shall be. For I am that which has always been, and what I have done many, many times. I am she, but you can call me Lil. She, I am old. 300 years have I lived, but with age there are compensations. I can get in up the pictures free on Thursday. I am old. I am wrinkled. I am hideous.
But what?
Don't rush me, I'm thinking. There must be something. Ah, yes, I am powerful. My whim is law. One of you shall be my lover. The other shall be thrown to the sacred shark. Which is it to be, me or the man-eating shark?
Well, don't rush me, I'm thinking.
See this pool beneath the throne? There waits... There waits the sacred shark played by Douglas Smith, with teeth cut out of orange peel. My little pet is hungry.
Snap, snap.
Well played, Smith.
Thank you, sir. I also do sheep.
All right.
Well, gentlemen, have you decided?
Well, for Fitch,
Well, Lip Harvest.
seems there's no choice. Last one in's a sissy.
Funny, they all do that.